Hello again, my beautiful people, Jamaica and youth in the building. Yet again with another one. And in this video, we're talking about the coaching situation with the Jamaica Reggae Boyz. Boy, I'm hoping them choose either a Spanish coach from Spain or a coach from Argentina. Spain or Argentina, I'm say. You see me? So, I want to talk about that today because we see an article come out in the newspaper in the Gleaner. I kind of want to break that down, kind of want to talk about that. But we know that Jamaica is looking for a new coach. Coach Jaime Hallgrimson resigned, gone to Ireland now. Nowhere on the hunt for a new coach. But we have to get this decision right. It have to be good because we don't want to go to another situation again. And JFF, obviously, you can't do the same things them again like what you do with Hallgrimson because we don't want somebody to come here and feel like them have to leave again. So we need to talk about that. Anyway, we're going to get right into it. Before we get into it, I want to ask you to do the YouTube stuff. If you can hit the like button, because it helps to send the video out to more eyes. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please hit the subscribe button as it helps the channel to grow. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. This morning in the Gleaner, we see the headline, and then there were 5. JFF to cut list of 40 candidates for Reggae Boyz coach today. So, yes, that's Monday, July 15 today. They want to cut down the amount of coaches that they're seeking. So, I'm going to try and read through this article really quickly because it's kind of long and I kind of want to capture everything. So, I'm going to read it quickly. It says, Chairman of the Jamaica Football Federation Technical Committee, Rudolph Speed, says his body will reduce to more than 40 candidates being reviewed for the vacant Reggae Boyz head coach post to a short list of 5 today. Speed has also recommitted to the JFF's initial estimation of having a new coach in place by early August. So we should see this coach sometime at the beginning of August. The Reggae Boyz head coach job was left open after Icelandic coach Hallgrimson resigned a few weeks ago following disappointing Copa America tournament. However, Speed revealed that more than 40 persons are being considered. Some applicants, others recommended, and some considered directly by the JFF. That's a large pool. That's good that you have at least 40 people that's interested. The candidates include local coaches as well as coaches from South America, from South and North America, the Caribbean, Europe, and as far as Australia. So it spans the entire globe. Some we have headhunted and some were recommended. We have compiled the list and are going through and doing our research. So we may have a set of people going through the list and we will come down to a short list of about 5. So by tomorrow, which is Monday today, we should be down to 5. But it could also be 6, depending on if we see real quality out there. The short list of candidates will be vetted and the interview process set to commence this week as well. The shortlist will then be submitted to the board in order of preference, but ultimately the board will have the final say. He's trying to say, I don't mean I pick the side. I don't mean I pick the coach. We only have to recommend to the coach, say, yo, we interviewed them people here. This is who you think we should go with, but our owner forgot to make the final decision. More than likely, they're going to go with the recommendation of the technical committee. That typically seems like that is what happens. That tends to happen. So, Speed also pointed out that economics and other factors could play an important role in the final decision. No matter what we do, there is one thing that can make the deal or not. That is economics, is how much money the coach wants. So we will look at the people that we can afford and what they can bring to the table. Also, if they want to carry all of their staff or work with some local staff to make the football beneficial to the Jamaica Football Federation. Boy, I think that is a good thing that they actually have the ability to choose their own staff if they want or go with the local staff. We don't want a situation where the incoming coach feel like them have to use a local backroom staff. So that is a good thing if the incoming coach will have the opportunity to choose their backroom staff. So so even though we want to get the best coach, those things are in consideration before a final decision, he said. But we're looking at a coach with ability. First, a coach who is tried and proven and can work at the international level, looking for experience. According to Speed, it is important for the person to come with intention of being hands-on. The person must also have a willingness to look at the next crop of players for 2030 and must have a willingness to help our local coaches develop. It's going to be interesting how that plays itself out. Because, I mean, that coach must be focusing on qualifying for the World Cup. That is the #1 job. So how he does that job while trying to help the local coaches to develop, we'll see how that materializes. Those three things are very important to us, but his #1 job is qualification for the World Cup. The technical committee chairman is confident that the resignation of Hallgrimsson, oh boy, I think something just happened to my thing here. Yeah, he said, oh boy, I forgot to find this back again. But think Act Up Star. Boy. Okay, here it is. We're back. This just kind of shut down for me. Somebody have to open it back up, but it's back right now. The technical committee chairman is confident that the resignation of Hallgrimsson will not derail the team's qualification chances and that they remain firmly on course for 2026. He also pointed out that the new coach will not have to start all over, as Hallgrimsson was true to his word when he said he left behind information on all players under his watch during his tenure. We have had experience where we have taken too long to make the changes, but we have a year before the next World Cup game. And have you ever heard about the new coach syndrome? It is real. So I don't think so. I think we have enough time. The coach also left his document with all the players he was talking to. All the players he was hoping to get, both young and senior players and players on the fringes. So he left a document with those players with notes and considerations. So the coach coming in will not have to start from scratch. He will not have to start all over. And with modern technology like Code and other platforms, he can have a good assessment of how the team plays and what it does and what the players have and what their abilities are. So the coach will not start in the dark. After a few days study, he will have a very good idea of what is required to develop the Jamaica team to qualify for the World Cup. So that's the article here, my people. And, you know, a lot said there by chairman and technical committee, Real Speed. He's saying that the incoming coach won't have to start from scratch. He can use the information that Coach Hallgrimsson had amassed while he was head coach of Jamaica. All the players that he was scouting, all the players that he got, all the players that was on the cusp of coming to Jamaica, etc., etc., etc. So it won't be like the new coach is starting from scratch. But all I want to say though is they are working to cut down this list of 40 potential coaches, which is a large amount, down to 5, and then them interview. It sounds like they're going to interview those 5 coaches and then take it from there. More often say, I hope it is an Argentinian or a Spanish coach. And the reason why I say that is because it's not only because, you know, you see the Euros just done, Spain win it with a Spanish coach. Copa America just done, Argentina win it with an Argentinian coach. It's not really just that. If you really look at it, if you look at in the Copa America, Uruguay's coach is Argentinian. I think Colombia's coach is Argentinian. If you look in Europe, so you know, you look at what's his name, Diego Simeone, one of the most successful coaches in Spain, Argentinian, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. A lot of successful Argentinian coaches out there. And then if you look at the Spanish thing, Pep Guardiola, no less, you know what I mean, Spanish coach, Luis Enrique, the coach of Paris Saint-Germain, Spanish coach, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? You look at Mikel Arteta, Arsenal's coach that comes second in the Premier League, Spanish coach. You know, so those are 6 examples of teams that are doing well internationally or club-wise that have either a Spanish or an Argentinian coach. It seems like those are the coaches that are winning right now. And we have to wake up and smell the coffee. If we want Jamaica to be one of those teams that can compete at the international level, we need to look in those directions. Bridget. So I don't know who are gonna hear this, if nobody are gonna hear it at all. But I really hope if somebody from the JFF hear this, I really hope that the 5 coaches that is coming down, that is going to come down to, and you choose from that, I really hope one or a few of them is either Spanish or Argentinian. I really hope you're considering one of those coaches, because those coaches are tacticians. And when you look at the type of competition we play in CONCACAF and in CONMEBOL, you know, a lot of those teams are Spanish or Argentinian coached teams. You know what I mean? So we need to be able to possess the ball and be able to combat those teams when we play against them. We really need to do that. You know? So I just want to make my voice be heard on that. I really hope they choose one of the 2. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Not going to make this video too long. Until next time, walk, go, take care of yourself. I'm out.